Christmas vibes are fading away, and the winter update has come to an end. But don't be sad, because a brand new and highly anticipated update is just around the corner. Yes, it's the Valentine's Day update in our beloved Dress to Impress. In today's video, I'll share all the secrets, news, and details about this exciting update. And I'll tell you all items we can expect in the new update. By the way, what new items would you love to see in the game? Heart-shaped balloons, Cupid's bow and arrows, a bunny backpack, or maybe even a baby. Personally, I'm dreaming of seeing the bow and arrows. It would be absolutely perfect for creating romantic looks. And what about you? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But that's not all. In this video, I'll also show you 3 ways to get VIP for absolutely free. Yes, you heard me right when I say free. I mean you won't spend a single penny, just a few seconds of your time. So let's not waste another moment and dive right in. Let's dive into the latest updates in more detail, as there's so much to unpack this time. Do you remember the promise of adding the touch pose to the game during update? Sadly, Amoy has confirmed that this pose will never make it into the game. The primary issue stems from copyright complications, which make it impossible to implement. It's unfortunate news, especially since many players were eagerly awaiting this feature, but it's a reminder of the challenges developers face when creating content. Despite this disappointment, Valentine's Day is shaping up to be an exciting time in the game. In addition to a host of new items, a brand new quest is on the horizon. Amoy, the talented developer behind the game's quest storylines, recently confirmed that players can expect a fresh adventure in time for the holiday. She even took the time to ask the community what kind of quest they'd prefer, one that dives deeper into Lana's story and the game's rich lore, like the Halloween update, or something lighter and festive, similar to the Christmas update. Personally, I'd love to see more Lana lore explored. The mysterious connection between Lana and Agamemnon is still shrouded in questions, and a new quest could finally shed light on their shared history. While some players favored a fun and simple Valentine's quest, the overwhelming majority of the community voted for a lore-heavy option, and their voices were heard. The upcoming update will include significant lore additions, so prepare for more depth and storytelling in the game's universe. On top of that, there's an intriguing hint about the update. The artist responsible for the stunning character illustrations recently shared artwork featuring Amoy herself. This raises the exciting possibility that the update might incorporate a storyline connected to the developer or even the game's creation. Could it be a symbolic gesture? Or are we about to see an entirely new narrative direction unfold? What's particularly exciting is that the next quest is confirmed to feature even more Lana lore, adding layers to the overall story. The question is, will it expand on the romantic tale from Ancient Rome? If you completed Lana's last quest, you might recall this side story unlocked through a special code, which told the tale of young Agamemnon and his daughter, who was sent on a ship to distant lands. That story felt like the prelude to something much larger, and now it seems we might finally get answers in the Valentine's update. What's particularly exciting is that the next quest is confirmed to feature even more Lana lore, adding layers to the overall story. The question is, will it expand on the romantic tale from Ancient Rome? If you completed Lana's last quest, you might recall this side story unlocked through a special code, which told the tale of young Agamemnon and his daughter, who was sent on a ship to distant lands. That story felt like the prelude to something much larger, and now it seems we might finally get answers in the Valentine's update. But that's not all. The year 2025 is kicking off with a bang for Dress to Impress. The game's influence is extending beyond the virtual world with the announcement of an official toy line. An ad in Toy World magazine revealed plans for dolls, figurines, playsets, and accessories inspired by the game. The advertisement prominently features Lana and four new characters dressed in festive outfits, sparking speculation that these designs will appear in the Valentine's update. The toy line will officially debut at the Toy Fair 2025, held from January 21st to 23rd. Fatmoyo Click Distribution, the company behind the line, is known for their high-quality figurines, so players are expecting great things. The inclusion of these toys represents an exciting opportunity for fans to bring a piece of their favorite game into the real world. With such an ambitious project, the developers are proving that Dress to Impress is not just a game but a brand with growing potential. It's clear that 2025 is set to be an incredible year for the game and its community. With so many updates, stories, and even real-world expansions, the future looks brighter than ever for fans of Dress to Impress. I think it's no surprise that before the Christmas update, many items were removed not just from the game, but entirely. In total, around 20 items were taken out. Here's a quick summary of some of them. A jacket, deep neckline, a dress with a cut on the stomach, tank top, styles. In addition, toggles were removed from several items. While some pieces were removed entirely, others are being reworked to reduce lag in the game. Although examples of these redesigned items have been shown, it's unclear if they will make a return. The game was also expected to introduce a plus-size body option. However, due to the extensive work required, over 300 items need adjustments to fit the new body type. SAC has announced that this update is unlikely to arrive before the end of 2025. Let's dive into the exciting updates for Valentine's Day, a special event that brings joy and creativity to the community every year. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and the developers are pulling out all the stops to make this year's celebration truly unforgettable. Recently, they shared an intriguing post in their Discord channel, inviting players to contribute their most cherished and creative ideas for new items they'd love to see added to the game. This is a fantastic opportunity for everyone who's ever dreamed of introducing something unique and personal into the world of Dress to Impress. Whether it's a new dress, hairstyle, or accessory, your ideas have the potential to become a part of this year's Valentine's update. So don't hesitate, this is your chance to make an impact and shape the game's future. Looking back at last year's Valentine's updates, we can already start to piece together what might happen this year. Historically, these updates tend to drop in early February. For example, last year's Valentine's update launched on February 4th, giving us a likely time frame for this year's release. Based on this, we can expect the new content to be available during the first week of February. It's thrilling to know that it's so close. With just a little patience, we'll soon get to experience everything the developers have been working on for this highly anticipated event. One of the most significant changes on the horizon is the removal of dressing rooms. These have been a long-standing feature in Dress to Impress, but they've also been the source of numerous frustrations for players. The developers are now committed to finding a better, more modern solution. They've been exploring alternative approaches that promise to be more user-friendly and intuitive. While this transition might take some time, it's clear that the team is dedicated to enhancing the overall player experience. If the dressing rooms are removed, the developers have exciting plans to revive the old system for storing outfits via codes. This will include a highly requested functional button that will make it easier than ever to access saved outfits. No more running across the map in search of dressing rooms. One click will provide instant access to all your stored wardrobe items. Although this update requires time to implement, the team is aiming to have it ready before the next major event, most likely the Valentine's Day update. This streamlined approach is sure to be a game-changer for players who value convenience and efficiency. In a delightful piece of news, the developers have officially confirmed that the Valentine's Day update will feature the return of the beloved granny dress, but with a twist, it's getting a full makeover. This item has become a fan favorite over the years, holding a special place in the hearts of players. Many are eagerly anticipating its revamped version, and it's exciting to know that such an iconic piece of the game's wardrobe is making a comeback. The Dress to Impress team has recently made a significant change to the way weekly items are handled. Instead of introducing a new item every week, they've shifted to a system called Old Item Spotlight, where items are updated once every 4 weeks. This gives players more time to explore and enjoy refreshed items. However, this new system hasn't been without its hiccups. For example, just recently, the team had to bring back a heart-themed dress instead of introducing a new item due to technical difficulties. While some players were disappointed, the developers explained that this was a temporary measure. The good news is that in the Valentine's update, this system will be improved further, allowing older items to remain permanently accessible. Although players miss the frequency of weekly updates, many agree that this new system makes sense and offers benefits in the long run. The developers have been hard at work, and they continue to tease us with sneak peeks of what's to come. One of the most exciting reveals so far has been the new design for the Dress to Impress logo, which looks absolutely stunning. This updated logo will feature dynamic animations similar to those seen in the Christmas update, creating a stylish and polished introduction to the game. Seen in the Christmas update, creating a stylish and polished introduction to the game. In addition, teaser images shared on Twitter give us a glimpse of the new splash screen design, hinting at a fresh and vibrant look. It's these little details that build excitement and anticipation for what's to come. One of the developers also dropped a tantalizing hint about something truly special in the works. She shared an image of a new item, a gorgeous dress that combines elements reminiscent of the summer update. While some players noticed similarities with older designs, others are confident it will look entirely unique in the game. This new addition promises to add flair and elegance to the ever-growing collection of Valentine's Day items. A recent image circulating online has added an air of mystery to the upcoming update. It shows a player, without a visible username, standing still and wearing a never-before-seen scarf. This sparked speculation among fans that the character might actually be an NPC used for testing. The scarf features a stylish design, tied to the side of the neck with fur trimmings at both ends. Unlike the scarves currently available in the game, this new addition brings a fresh aesthetic that's bound to be a hit with players. Could this scarf be one of the many new items coming in the Valentine's update? Lastly, I'm sure we'll see a wide array of new items in the VIP lounge. However, not everyone has the means to purchase VIP access, and that's perfectly okay. Don't worry, I've got some tips and tricks to help you unlock VIP access completely free. Stay tuned, and I'll guide you through everything you need to know to make it happen. Let's start with how to get free VIP. First, to make this method work, you need to equip a sitting pose. I recommend choosing a pose from the Winter Pose Pack or the Doll Pose from the Halloween Pose Pack. I'll go with the Sugar Cookie Pose. Next, you need to go to the dressing room in the corner and carefully jump onto the edge of its entrance, just like I'm showing you now. Oh my gosh, we're on the roof. That was so easy. I think absolutely anyone can do this. Now walk across the roof while avoiding the glass windows on the ceiling. See the spot I'm pointing at? You need to jump over to it. And there you go, we're in the VIP room without spending a single cent. Let's try putting something on. Wow, this method actually works, and I can wear anything from here. Now I'll show you a few more ways to get in here. The next way to get VIP for free is to stand near the right exit and select Pose 28. Now, you need to jump onto the doorframe of the exit and make another jump to land between the two walls. Oops, I fell. You might not succeed on the first try, just like me. But don't worry, keep trying. Once you've landed, you need to carefully move under the wall to end up on the roof. Now, head to the same spot where we jumped last time. Jump again, and we're back in the VIP room. Oh my gosh, it seems like I'm not the only one using this life hack. Looks like this girl got here the same way. As you can see, we can once again wear anything we want. Of course, we'll be getting new poses from Zach. He has already announced that the previously promised duo poses, which couldn't be added earlier, now be available. Here's a brief description of the poses. A pose for holding a friend in your arms. A hugging pose. A pose for carrying a friend on your back. A selfie pose. A masculine pose. These poses will be a fantastic addition to the Valentine's update. Currently, the game has very few options for paired poses, so this will be a delightful treat for players. The developers have also considered the idea of removing older items from seasonal events. However, in response to player feedback, they've decided on a new approach. Special chests will be placed around the map, each containing items from specific events. For instance, the Halloween chest will include all items from the Halloween event, and the same will apply to other events. This will make finding event items much easier, as everything will be organized by category. It's important to note that these chests will only include items added from 2025 onward. All previous items will remain in their usual locations. That's all for today, my little Gams. I hope you discovered something new. See you next time. Bye-bye.